Hey, welcome back to Livin MN Outdoors, and thanks for tuning in to this week's fishing report. We're going to keep it quick and fast this week, but we'll start out on Mille Lacs Lake. Walleye fishing is still closed, still have the live bait restriction, so you can't target those walleyes, can't use any live bait unless it's 8 inches or larger. Now I talked to Mark from the Norseman guide service. He said smallmouth bass fishing is still good. He said 12 to 16 feet of water, find those deeper rocks and boulders, and that's where you'll find them fish. Now he said the best way to catch them is with a Ned rig or a drop shot, and he said the color of choice right now is green pumpkin. Now he said those fish are a little bit boat shy, so park off of them, spot lock, anchor, and make really long casts and work it really slow, and he said you'll have some great success. So if you're looking to get up to Mille Lacs Lake for a guided smallmouth trip, go ahead and call Mark from the Norseman Guide Service. Now moving over to Isle Bay, I talked to Jeff today. He told me that they aren't doing their launch right now due to the walleye closure, but he said the pike fishing and bass fishing has been amazing over there in Isle Bay. He said they've been getting limits of really nice pike. They're trolling just about anything right outside of the weed lines, and they're catching a ton of good pike. Now as far as the perch goes, he says they're still getting on some good perch, but with the bait closure, people haven't really been targeting them, but that'll pick back up soon. But if you're looking to get a vacation planned for the upcoming July, August, go ahead and call Jeff from Castles Resort. All right, now moving on to Lake Winnibigoshish, I talked to Chad from the Pines Resort. He told me that walleye fishing has still been good. Now there was a mayfly hatch, but they are mostly gone now. They found a few dead ones floating on the surface, but for the most part, that's all done. Now he said to find those walleyes, you're going to want to find deeper rocks or main lake breaks. He said the best way to get them right now is pulling spinners or bottom bouncers, and they're still using a leech or half of a crawler. Now he did say on cloudy, windy days, you can still find them fish up shallower on the weed edges, and they're picking them up on shiners and a jig head. As far as the panfish bite goes, he said that the panfish have kind of moved back out in the lake. They're a lot harder to target right now, so a little more work to get on top of them. But as far as bass and pike go, good bass bite, good pike bite, and they're getting those right on the weed edges, on rapalas, daredevils, plastics, whatever you throw, they're biting on it. So if you guys are looking to get up to Lake Winnibigoshish, go ahead and give Chad a call from the Pines Resort. All right, now moving over to Leech Lake, I talked to the guys from Leech Lake Guide Team. They said that the bite has been a little tougher with the massive mayfly hatch. They said the main lake is completely overrun with the mayflies right now. They said the best way to counteract that mayfly bite is by fishing the western bays. They suggested Walker Bay, Steamboat, Agency, Cabacona, and a few others, but stay away from those mayflies. They start on the eastern edge of Pine Point and then go all throughout the main lake. Now as far as panfish go, they said the panfish are still biting in the northern bays. Up in Sucker Bay, you can probably find some nice crappies and bluegills. Now as far as depth goes for walleyes, they said 7 to 15 feet of water is still the key. They're getting them on slip bobbers and a leech and a jig and a leech. Now they said midday when the sun is high, you got to find thicker weeds, or you got to move out to the 12 to 25 foot main lake breaks. So that's how they're suggesting to pick up those fish. Now if you're looking for a guided trip up there, go ahead and call Austin from Leech Lake Guide Team. He'll get you set up and he will put you on some awesome fish. So that's going to do it for this week's fishing report. Hope that was helpful to you guys. Hope you can get out and do some fishing. Remember, be kind at the boat ramp, and we'll see you on next week's report. And if you're not doing so, get on out there and get living.